Alright, up next, we're going to be installing the Minn Kota power drive trolling motor. This is the 24 volt system. That's why we got the 2 batteries. It's 70-pound thrust, Ipilot. So it's got like the built-in GPS features and spot lock and such. And yeah, we also got the Minn Kota quick release bracket. We'll be basically installing just the puck to the boat, and we'll be attaching this to the Minn Kota so that you could take the Minn Kota on and off, you know, attach it to the puck like this with the quick release bracket. So also ordered a plug. If you get these Minn Kota's trolling motors, you're always going to need a plug. So I got a female and male connector here that I'll be installing, and yep, we're gonna get started. All right, so on my boat, it does come a bit pre-wired. It comes with a 60 amp circuit breaker, which is up to 42 volt maximum. It's waterproof, and it's got an on and off switch right here to control it. It is ran, if you can see, under here, and it pops up over here. There's already some wires pre-ran, so I'm going to be taking this off, and it'll help with the installation of mounting the brackets here, as well as installing the plug male and female parts there. So we're going to be starting with that. So step one, I'm going to be taking these little plates off the side till we can get to wherever all the hardware is. It's going to be taking it's just 2 screws on each side to get this off, so that's what we'll be doing first. All right, so we mounted the outer part of the bracket onto the bottom of the trolling motor. As you can see, the puck slides right in there. Boom. And then once it's on and good to go, then we can start locking it by sliding this in. This goes through here, and then you could just put like a lock on this to hold it. All right, so I placed the trolling motor up here on the front. Made sure it would open and close with enough distance to be able to clear the edge here. And now when it laid down, the head would kind of lay almost parallel with this. So it still gives you all the deck space up in the front. I put the puck down under it and measured it, you know, fit it up there how I wanted it. Also made sure it could clear. And then lifted that straight up so the puck stayed right here. And these little marks is where I want it. So I'm gonna start drilling some holes. I've already unscrewed this so I can get in there and fasten it. So we're gonna get started drilling now and get this thing on. All right, so I drilled all my holes for my puck. I drilled a new hole here so that I wouldn't be too far in the corner to crack or do any more cracking. So I got these all down. I took this off, of course, earlier, and now I'm just gonna be bolting everything in, and then we can mount the trolling motor on top of that. All right, my puck is installed. It's good, it's secured real good to the boat. Now we're just gonna put our trolling motor on. There it is, right there. Looks good. All right, and then to keep it locked in place, I'm just gonna put this in. Bam. That's it. Now you can take that on and off whenever. If I don't want to go fishing for the day, if we just want to go out and go swimming or pulling tubes or just cruising or whatever. So that part's all mounted up. And we're also wanting to test it to make sure that it can deploy without hitting the boat, make sure everything works functionally. That's already down. So, boom. And we got a really good amount here, about almost an inch clearance, so That's perfect. You want to bring it up, you just put your foot down. Bam. That's it. That's it right there. All right, so next step, we don't really have any way to connect these, right? So these are just default set here like this. I'm gonna be taking these off, cutting everything off the raw wire, and installing this plug right here. I don't know if you can see the plug, male and female part. So yeah, I'll show you how we do that. All right, sorry for the low light. This is actually the next evening. I had to wait for my jumper cable to come through, and I'll show you it. So here's my jumper cable here. I'm just connecting the negative to the positive terminal of the two 12-volt deep cycle marine batteries, which is turning 2 12 volts into a 24-volt system to power the trolling motor. This has already got a circuit breaker, a 60-amp fuse on it, and an on and off switch that just, you know, cuts it on and off completely. And in my last video, I rigged up the charger for it. So I'm just gonna switch this on, if you can see it. Bam. We're good there. The trolling motor plug is now active. I installed this plug. It's an aftermarket cheap little plug, which I should have bought a better one, but I got it rigged up. I still got to clean up some things, but ran through the wires here into the back of this. So of course I just got to screw this back in, but just to show you which way do we get. Let's see, let's test. There we go. I got full power, I got full battery. I don't know if you can see. To drop the trolling motor down, you just locks into place. I gotta get used to this new remote here. My old boat had a foot controlled. This is the Ipilot. It's got all the bells and whistles, I guess. So I'll show you. Just turn it with the remote. You got 20 different speeds. It goes by every half number. Pretty easy to use. This will just hang around your neck with a lanyard. It's got spot lock right here. Wherever you are, no matter how strong the current is, because I got a really strong one for this little boat. You hit that, and this will automatically move around to keep the boat exactly. You hit this button. It's got the jog feature. If I want to move a few feet to the right, I just hit this a few times, and it'll automatically move it. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this video, for this upgrade. I think it's going to do really good in the water out here.